Good morning. It is a ridiculously low clock. Our earliest start yet. At the cost of our fingers because they're freezing to death. We managed to get out of camp at the crack of dawn, literally. Which, apologies to anybody who camped with us last night. It is impossible to pack up quietly.
I think we're doing 12.5 miles today to see what the snow's like. I'm at an elevation of 1,800 feet. Yeah, keep the legs fit.
Yeah, that elevation, by the way, is between the campsite we were and where we're gonna end. We have no idea how many ups and downs are in between.
True, yeah.
So it could be multiples thereof.
So the elevations could be a lot more because we only get it from camp to camp.
Yeah.
But yeah, nice day already. Been walking for 40 minutes. Got up at 6. Well, got out at 6. Got up at 4:30. Still takes an hour and a half to get out. Yeah, I think so.
Look at those views.
See snowy mountains back there?
Probably not on this camera.
Look at the beautiful views this morning. On the other side of the ridge. Sun's coming up. And that's where we've just come up, behind Heidi.
That is one hell of a twisted tree. What is going on?
There's a view on this side. We're going up there a bit more. And look at the view on this side. Beautiful. Yeah, you see where the clouds are? That's where we're heading. Up into the clouds. Not today though. We stopped at the windiest spot and the coldest.
Yep, for second coffee. We have a view. And somewhere to sit. Which was pretty impossible up until now because it was steep. You can see how that ridge we're following. Lovely little...
I'm not rich, I'm Brian!
It's a nice little exposed section. Quite windy today, but beautiful.
Give me yoga pose. That's all you get. There's a wife. Beautiful.
Yes, she is.
Hey, I won't answer that one. Yeah, we can see our mountain closer. Going up there tomorrow, hopefully, or the next day.
Don't want to put the camera down today. It is so beautiful up here. Every nook and cranny is a new view. So just after we were gushing about the views, this happened. It probably looks flat on the camera, but this is one hell of a climb. So the steepest we've climbed so far. It's just a gradient of it. I mean, it's not going particularly high or anything, but yeah, wow. Either that or second coffee drained us of energy. This is the view at 164.3. I mean, it's just beyond beautiful today. Sometimes I wish I had a wider map because I'd love to know what that huge body of water is that we're looking at down there.
It should be on your maps.
It should be somewhere on my map, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
What a lovely day. Sadly, that could be the snow that was forecast heading our way. And ourselves a nice lunch spot. Solar panels are doing solar panel things. Scousers doing scouse things.
Nice, messy.
And this imposing rock is hopefully not going to fall on us.
There we go.
Time for lunch.
Heidi's got a blow down. I didn't mean anything else. There she goes. All that limbering up. I think I'm going to have to go on the knees. See, I'm like that kung fu guy called the Spider. Just got to get up now. Oh, sticks. They can help. Get off. Ow! Oh, that hurt.
There's all kinds of civilization down there. Not sure what that is. Probably Palm Desert, Palm Springs, that sort of area. So we've been climbing for slightly over an hour. Nearly 1,000 foot. We're about, I don't know, 200 feet away from somewhere where we could rest. And this is going on relentlessly. Blow down after blow down after blow down after blow down after blow down.
After blow down. I got a jellyfish. Oh. See, I've got long legs being an engineer. Heidi hasn't.
Yeah, which is why my trousers now look like this. Oh yeah.
That's why they all wear black shorts.
Yeah. Now we know why everybody's wearing black tights on the PCT. Oh look, another blowdown. That's a novelty. And after all these blowdowns, there's the first bit of snow. There's a tiny patch up ahead as well.
That's still miles away, isn't it?
Oh yeah, the big snow is still miles away.
I feel very emotional. Like I'm going to cry. Because still got to go uphill.
We've kind of collapsed at Spidler Junction and we've got another 350 or something foot climb ahead of us.
As well as half a mile down to the water.
As well as half a mile down to the water, yeah. And unfortunately Brian is out of water altogether. I haven't looked, I daren't look, but yeah, we need to go down to the water. The life of a PCT hiker. Fun, fun, fun. In the sun, sun, sun. This is Apache Spring. We're trying to gather some water. It's a bit on the shallow side. And the path down here was a expletive. We're gonna camp down here because I don't want to do this walk back up again. This will be our spot for the night. Comes with a warning that it gets very windy up here. Hope we won't regret this, but yeah, I can't face that trek back up again. We set up at the campsite bright and early and then started to do the infamous approach to the Apache Springs, which turned out to be an exceptionally beautiful bit of trail. Steep, it climbs continuously. You gain about 1,000 foot, then you lose another 1,000 foot again, then you gain again. It's one of those up and downy sections. The drop into Forbes Saddle, that's the 1,000 foot drop from somewhere here, is really steep. I mean, really steep. Or it felt steep to us on our weak knees. We had lunch somewhere, sort of here, in that little gap.
And then the climb out of Forbes Saddle is even worse. It's not, it doesn't go up very high, but it's just a really unfavorable grade, let's put it that way. It felt incredibly hard. We reached Spittler Junction in pretty much on our last legs, but obviously we couldn't stay there because we realized that Brian had run out of water, and we had actually missed, as earlier, there's a spring, Cedar Spring trail. We saw that. We didn't want to take a mile detour to a spring, but there's supposed to be another spring a bit later here, the Eagle Spring, which we completely missed the turnout to. There was a bit of a burn section and some melted plastic that looked like it was once a sign, and it might have been that turnout, but we just completely missed it. We'd forgotten to look, to be honest. So by the time we reached the Spittler Trail Junction, we had to carry on to Apache Spring, even though there were some nice places up there to stay. And when we reached the Apache Peak, the trail junction, we were still kind of thinking, oh, we'll just go down, pick up some water, come back up and carry on a little bit further. But this trail, I mean, yeah, I don't want to start expletives again, but that was one hell of a trail. So by the time we actually reached the spring, we were done. We were done. And so that's where we're staying tonight, is down here on that ledge by the spring.